Oh, yeah, yeah, it's ridiculous. But Mike, where did your neck go? You look like Kappa Mikey right now.
You are kind of lurking up right now.
Why?
Why? That's it. That's the sentence.
Why?
That's the sentence.
Why?
Why?
Dude, this pod is fucked.
Why?
Episode 7 was meant to be lucky. This was not lucky. Jesus
There's
Christ.
777 right
Why?
here.
God damn it.
Are gamers such Karens? Why?
Dude.
Gamers
I don't
suck,
know.
man. Gamers
They
suck.
do. Real bad. Real bad. I don't get
Gamers
it.
suck, man. I don't
No
understand
one
it either.
understands the actual like trade of development. They just
At all. I
understand.
think that's it. I think that's the thing is that like most other fields of fandom, like generally speaking, the person on the receiving end understands that as a general person, they can't do what they're consuming, right? Like,
Yeah.
I listen to Kendrick. I know I can't do that. I listen to a crazy ass jazz band, the One Ups or something. I know I can't play a fucking saxophone. I could look at one and I could physically see, I don't know what that does. How do you blow into it to get it to sound like, I know I can't do that. So there's just like a basic general amount of respect when consuming that form of media. Same thing with, movies or whatever. Like, it's a fucking movie. Like, that's a superhero. I know it's a superhero, but how the fuck are they flying? I don't know. They're fucking flying. Like, with games, it's like, there's a CD, I put it in my thing, and I play it. Like, nobody has the concept of like, hey, there's like 800 different things that are going into this. Like, you can't, and like, yeah, there's credits, but you gotta, that's something that's weird too. You gotta beat the game to see the credits. I get, again, and I feel like this is another note from the respect that like a game has to pull you in the moment you start playing it. So like if it doesn't work, then they're gone. So credits aren't ever in the beginning of games. Rarely. There's some games that are like huge, big budget games that play out like movies, where in movies they do that. In TV shows, they do that. They put that stuff in the beginning, like, hey, look, 800 people made this thing that you're about to watch happen. Like, surprise. Games,
Hideo
just like,
Kojima game.
yeah, they're the movies, right? But like most games, you boot it up, you hit start play, and like, here you go, I'm playing this thing. So like from a gamer's perspective, it's like, well, whatever. Like, why isn't this doing everything I want it to do? It's here.
Gamers are like, I
just a
can
little
do this
CD.
better than you can.
Yeah,
I can do this better.
Okay, go open up a dev kit. Good, have fun. Go right ahead.
I think it comes from the idea that like things change in games, whereas in other industries things don't really change at all. Like if you watch a movie and you're like, man, I didn't like that, how that line was delivered. It's like, well, I'm sorry.
That's it.
Like that's how it is.
Well,
right?
Well,
whereas in games, it's like, I don't like how this character is balanced. Okay, well then maybe we'll look at it and yeah, we agree it's not balanced very well, so we'll change it up. You know what I mean? So it's like
that's
gamers
a whole
have
thing.
this mentality.
I feel like,
yeah,
and that's part of what I think is a new thing, right? Is this time of games being updated. Mike is about to explode. What are you saying? I can hold it. I'll remember.
Remember Game of Thrones?
Yes.
Because of how it ended, everybody was like, why did it end like this? They were DMing showrunners. I'll fucking kill you and your family because you wrote this like this. Like it was like, I want you dead because the show didn't end the way I wanted it to end. I can write this better than you. It's like, what? Why can't you just consume it and be like, well, I didn't like that ending. Yeah. Well, fuck it.
Yeah.
Well, no, instead it's, I didn't like this ending. Fuck you, motherfucker. You know, like, what the?
Yeah. It's crazy. And I think that's like, well, one, obviously part of the internet, accessibility, like, man, we are fucking podding because this is going right into another topic. like accessibility, ease of access, and all those kind of things, right? Where we go back, I don't know, 10 years, 5 years, 6 years, like other than like PC games, like you got the game and that was it. Like there was no communication really amongst developers and gamers outside of like, hey, this game's selling really well. And there's a review in this fucking Prima magazine, right? Like, and games weren't games as a service, like totally wasn't a thing, right? When Mike and I were kids, fucking you buy Super Mario World and you play Super Mario World. Like fucking that's it. Like you done with Super Mario World, okay, go fucking play Yoshi's Island. Like that's it. Like you got the game, you play it. If you like it, cool. If you don't, cool. Whatever. You already bought it, so that's it. I mean, I guess you could sell it or something, and you just go play another one. And like that's how games were for the most part. Like patches, like it's I guess just for my age, just the idea of games being updated is still crazy to me. That's why like Monster Hunter being the way it is to so many people, it's like, yeah, what? Why did it take Monster Hunter so long? Like that's just how it should be. But to me, that's like, holy shit, man. Like I started playing this and it was technically in around a time where games could have been updated. But I guess I played Wii games most of the time, which those games didn't get updated. Granted that somewhat of an infrastructure was there, but Nintendo's always kind of a generation behind with that stuff. But like Brawl didn't get an update. Like maybe it did. I think it might have got one for like online or something, but like that's Brawl. That's like Nintendo's biggest fucking IP. Like, okay, they updated it once, right? Like fucking, I don't know, Wii Resort Island, like it's weird shit like that. Like
Wii Resort Island.
Weird ass games like that aren't going to get updated on the Wii. So like that kind of stuff, just playing a game online was like blowing my mind. And then games getting updated when things that are actually broken get fixed, right? Like you start the game and sometimes it crashes. Like, okay, cool. That's like that's like truly broken and they fix it. Like that's crazy. Like I remember, you know, there's games we'd play that just had glitches in them, and that's just how it was. Like 3U, Charm Tables was a bug. We were just like, oh, that's just the game. You made a save and you can't get evasion 7, 3 slots. Sorry. Oh, okay, that's crazy. That's crazy development. I guess that's just how they did RNG.
I'll make a new character then.
Yeah, and then we learned years later, like, no, that was a bug. That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, okay. I would have never known if you didn't tell me. Like, yeah, but now all that kind of stuff is there, so gamers are like, this game, Fortnite did it. Why can't? No, dude, shut up, man. Shut up and play the damn game because you're gonna play it anyway. That's the thing that gets me.
That's my thing.
Dude, you're gonna play it anyway. Play it anyway.
Yeah,
you're gonna play it. So just shut the fuck up.
It's this idea of like. It's like an entitlement thing. I don't know. There was this whole thing of like scummy games doing scummy things, right?
Yeah.
And you know, manipulating people for money and stuff. And then there was this whole thing of like gamers being like, all right, we can't just let game companies do this. And that was good, right? It was like, yeah, you know what? Tell EA that they suck because they suck. All right, but that mentality has like extended to good games
too far
and good game companies where it's like it's the same thing we were talking about a little while ago, Sam, about the idea that there are some people on Twitch who feel like their viewership is like a blessing to the streamer. Dude, your $60 and playing of Monster Hunter Rise does not matter that much to fucking Capcom. All right, like you aren't that fucking important, dude. Like relax. Yeah. It's all good. Doesn't matter that much.
If something's good, one person not liking it isn't gonna break it or make it. One person isn't gonna do that, right? Yeah. If it's bad, it's gonna be more than one person, but it's good. And Monster Hunter, from a generally speaking standpoint, is again, we're fucking podding, is good. Like